Many people feel perpetually stuck, trapped in a relentless cycle of effort with little to show for it. They pour their energy into their work, their personal projects, their relationships. Yet they find themselves circling back to the same familiar frustrations. They diligently complete tasks, answer every email, show up every day, but the needle of progress barely moves. This feeling of stagnation is not born from a lack of effort, but from a lack of direction. It is the exhausting consequence of living in a constant state of reaction, responding to the immediate demands of the day without a larger game plan to guide the way. This approach inevitably wastes precious time and finite energy, leading to burnout and diminished results. Consider the common story of Anna, a dedicated professional who consistently works long hours. Her days are a blur of activity, jumping from one urgent request to the next, finishing her most important tasks late in the evening when her focus is already depleted. She feels overwhelmed, exhausted, hopelessly behind, often attributing her struggles to bad luck or an impossible workload. The uncomfortable truth is that her predicament is a direct result of operating without a strategy. She reacts to every stimulus, every email notification, every minor request, as if it were the most important priority. She never pauses to evaluate the best path forward, and so she ends up sprinting down every path, getting nowhere fast. This reactive mode is a default setting for many of us. This essay is a promise to help you break that cycle. It will illuminate the principles of the strategic mind, transforming it from an abstract concept into a practical tool for daily life. We will explore precisely why adopting a strategic outlook is the single most effective change you can make to improve your outcomes in every area of your existence, from your career to your personal goals. More importantly, this guide will provide simple, actionable steps that you can implement today, immediately after you finish reading. You will learn to think ahead to distinguish between mere activity and meaningful progress, and to consistently make better choices that align with your long-term vision for a more successful and fulfilling life. The journey from a reactive to a strategic mindset is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. It is about fundamentally changing how you view your time, your energy, and your decisions. By the end of this essay, you will possess a playbook that empowers you to take control of your direction, navigate obstacles with confidence, and finally see the substantial results that your hard work has always deserved. You will no longer be a passenger in your own life, buffeted by the winds of circumstance. Instead, you will become the deliberate architect of your own success, one thoughtful decision at a time. This is your first step toward thinking 10 times smarter. So, what does it truly mean to think strategically? At its core, thinking strategically is the art of seeing the entire board, not just the single piece in front of you. It means operating with a clear sense of purpose, ensuring your daily actions are deliberate steps toward a specific outcome. This goes far beyond a simple to-do list, which often just catalogs obligations. A strategic mind filters every potential choice through a larger goal. It's a mental operating system that seeks patterns, anticipates future consequences, and sidesteps the small, urgent distractions that derail long-term progress. The framework rests on key components that work in harmony. First, a clear, well-defined goal. Second, a long-term view. Look beyond today's urgencies and consider second and third-order effects. Third, a flexible plan. Adapt and pivot without losing the objective. Supported by ruthless prioritization, focus your limited resources on the few actions with the biggest impact and foresight to anticipate obstacles and opportunities. Imagine your life as a voyage across a vast ocean. Without a map or destination, you are adrift. You might be busy managing the sails and scrubbing the deck, but you are not navigating. A strategic mind is your compass and your map. Compass, chakras your clear goal, pointing true north. Map, your flexible plan, showing routes, hazards like storms or shallow waters, and alternative pathways if you're blown off course. Each decision, whether to sail through the night or to anchor in a calm bay, is made with the final destination in mind. This shifts you from passive participant to active commander. Instead of asking, "What do I have to do today?" ask, "What can I do today that gets me closer to tomorrow, next month, and next year?" Adopting a strategic mindset is not just a nice-to-have skill. It is a fundamental advantage that generates tangible benefits across every facet of your life. The most immediate and profound impact is on the quality of your decisions. When you operate with a clear strategy, you are no longer making choices based on impulse, emotion, the immediate pressure of the moment. Instead, you are equipped with a powerful filter. Every opportunity and every demand is evaluated against a simple but critical question. Does this move me closer to my goal? This deliberate process helps you sift through the noise and consistently choose the course of action that offers the highest return, transforming you from a reactive firefighter into a proactive architect of your future. One of the most liberating benefits of strategic thinking is the immense amount of time and energy it saves. The entire edifice of strategic thinking rests upon a single non-negotiable foundation, a clear and specific goal. Without a well-defined destination, any plan is useless and any action is arbitrary. Vague aspirations like "I want to be healthier," "I want to save more money" are not goals. They are wishes. They provide no direction and no criteria for decision-making. A strategic mind demands precision. The first and most critical step is to translate fuzzy desires into a concrete, measurable outcome. Instead of "I will save money," say, "I will save $1,200 for a vacation fund over the next 12 months. Specific, measurable, time-bound. With a clear goal in place, your next challenge is to navigate the complexities of daily life without getting thrown off course. The strategic mind accomplishes this through two powerful habits: asking the right questions, setting clear priorities. The most important question before any task is deceptively simple. Will this action move me closer to my goal? This question acts as a powerful filter, helping you distinguish productive work from mere busy work. It forces you to justify your use of time and energy, preventing you from drifting into reactive tasks that feel urgent but are ultimately unimportant. It's the internal compass that reorients you toward your destination. Building on that, setting one single priority each day is a game changer. The most important task, MIT, should be your primary focus. Complete it first, guaranteeing meaningful headway even on chaotic days. A truly strategic mind scans the horizon for what might be coming next. This is the art of anticipation, the practice of thinking in scenarios to prepare for opportunities, to prepare for obstacles. While a plan provides a roadmap, anticipation provides the shock absorbers and emergency toolkit. Ask, what could go wrong here? What is the single biggest risk to my plan? Considering setbacks in advance strips them of their power to cause panic. They won't derail your progress when they occur. Think in if-then scenarios. If I have to work late on Wednesday, then I will do a 20-minute workout at home instead. One disruption won't derail the week. Also, anticipate opportunities. If a new project comes up, I'll volunteer first, with ideas ready. This habit separates amateur planners from true strategists. A strategy is living. Keep it aligned with a weekly review. Every Friday or Sunday, pause, zoom out, assess. Ask, what progress did I make? What worked? What went wrong? Honest accounting keeps you grounded and drives intelligent adaptation. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to fall into traps. Recognizing them is the first step. Busy doesn't mean productive. We fill days with motion and feel accomplished, without progress. Be ruthless. Link every task to your primary goal. Is this the most effective use of my time? If not, decline, delegate, or defer. Another enemy is perfectionism. Analysis paralysis is procrastination in disguise. A good plan executed today beats a perfect plan next week, or never. Strategy requires doing things differently. Test with small, low-risk experiments. Change one small thing for a week. Overplanning can be as damaging as no plan. Don't manage the plan instead of acting. Use strategy for clarity, not complexity. A short list, a calendar, and a timer are often enough. The goal is action, not a masterpiece plan. Simplicity is sophistication. The true magic of strategic thinking is not a single brilliant maneuver, but the relentless accumulation of small, intelligent choices. Strategy is not a lottery ticket, it's a compound interest account. Each small, goal-aligned action is a deposit. One deposit seems small. Over weeks, months, years, the effect is staggering. Small strategic choices build momentum into transformative results. Consider Maria. She targets 5 companies, customizes materials, networks, anticipates interviews, and gets better conversations and an offer. This is thinking 10 times smarter. Apply it everywhere: career, finances, health, personal projects. Start small. Set one clear goal. Break it down. Choose one daily priority. Review weekly. Stay flexible. Use simple tools. Avoid busy work and perfectionism. Thinking strategically turns effort into achievement. If this helped, please hit like and subscribe. We'll bring more practical tips. Join our next lesson on planning your first powerful 90-day strategy.